a comfortable seated position. We're gonna have our shoulders stacked above our hips. And we're gonna have our spine nice and tall. And we're gonna place our hands gently on our knees. And at this time, I'm gonna invite you to close your eyes, or you can keep them open, whatever is feeling good to you today. We're gonna start our practice with a few deep, deep belly breaths. So when we inhale, we're gonna inhale so much that we're gonna feel our bellies expand, and then we're gonna let it all go. We're gonna try to do this breath in and out through our nose, but if that's not working for you today, the mouth will be just fine. So let's go ahead, hands on our knees, nice, tall, straight spine, and let's inhale. And exhale, let it all go. Good. Inhale. And exhale, let it all go. Let's do that 2 more times. Big inhale. And exhale. 1 more big inhale. And exhale. Good. You are welcome to go ahead and flicker the eyes open, or you can keep them closed, whatever is sounding good to you today. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to inhale, and we are going to shrug our shoulders all the way up to our ears. And we're going to exhale, and we're going to release them. And we're going to inhale, shrug the shoulders up, and exhale, release. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up. Exhale, release. Good. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to inhale, nice tall spine. Exhale, drop the head, and let's look at our toes. Inhale, rise the head up, and let's look to the ceiling. Exhale, let's look down to our toes. Inhale, let's look up to the ceiling. Exhale, and let's look down to our toes. Good, and let's come back up. Let's look straight forward. And we're gonna inhale, and then we're gonna exhale, and we're gonna drop our right ear to our right shoulder. Let's let it hang out there for a little bit. That feels so good. Feel that nice stretch along the side of our necks. And inhale and rise your head up to straight. Exhale, let's bring the left ear to the left shoulder. And pause. Let's hang out here for just a moment. And inhale, and let's rise the head up. And exhale, right ear to right shoulder. And inhale, rise the head up. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. And inhale, and let's rise it up. And we're going to put all of those little movements together. So we're going to go ahead and inhale, look down. Bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Exhale, look up to the ceiling. Left ear to left shoulder. And we're going to inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Look on up to the ceiling. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. And look down to your toes. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Look up to the ceiling. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. And look down to your toes. Good. And we're going to go ahead and take that same movement in the opposite direction. So we're going to go ahead and look down at our toes. And inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Let's look up to the ceiling. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. And let's look down to the toes. Inhale, right, left ear, right, left shoulder. And let's look up to the ceiling. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. And let's look down to our toes. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Let's look up to the ceiling. And exhale, right ear, right shoulder. And let's look down to our toes. Good. Love that movement in our neck. Feels so, so good. Now we're going to get our shoulders moving a little bit more. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to drop our hands down by our sides. And we're going to inhale and we're going to look up to the ceiling. And exhale, bring them back down. Now this time we're going to inhale, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, and we're going to drop those arms down to our knees. Good. And let's bring our hands back to the side. We're going to inhale. Let's look up to our fingertips. Exhale, place those palms on our knees. Good. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Let's lift up to the ceiling. And exhale, let's place our palms on our knees. Now we're going to do that same motion again, but in the opposite direction. So taking our hands from our knees, we're going to inhale. Let's bring them all the way up in front of us, all the way to the ceiling. Exhale, let's release them down to the side. And now we're going to bring them back to our knees. And we're going to inhale. Good, bring them up. And exhale, release them down to the side. Good, let's bring them back to our knees. Last one. Inhale, rise them all the way up. And exhale, back to the side. Good. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to place our fingertips on our shoulders if that feels comfortable. If not, we can just go ahead and keep our hands on our thighs or on our knees. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our fingers, we're going to release our fingers onto our shoulders. And we're going to draw little circles all the way back, little circles towards the back of the room. Good. Don't forget those deep, big inhales and exhales. And let's make circles in the opposite direction. Good. Inhale and exhale. Get those shoulders moving. Oh, it feels so, so good. Good. And now we're going to go ahead and once again place our hands onto our thighs or knees. We're going to look over to the right. And then we're going to bring our shoulders to the right side of the room. And we're going to come and face back towards the center. Now we're going to look to the left, just with our head. And then our shoulders are going to follow. And then we're going to come right back to the center. We're going to look to the right. Shoulders will follow. And then we're going to come right back to center. We're going to look to the left. And shoulders will follow. And then we're going to come right back to center. Next, we're going to do some seated cat-cows today. So we're going to inhale. We're going to roll our shoulders back and we're going to lift our heart up to the sky. Breathe in. And then we're going to exhale. And we're going to take our belly and tuck it in. And we're going to look down to our toes. And we're going to grab onto our knees. And then we're going to inhale. Bring our shoulders back. Open up our heart to the sky. And exhale. Bring that belly button in. And look down to the toes, grab a hold of the knees. Inhale, shoulders back, open up the chest. And exhale, tuck your belly in, release the palms onto the knees. And let's hang out here for just a moment. I want you to breathe in, and when you breathe in, feel that space in between your shoulder blades expand. See if you can direct your breath to the space in between those shoulder blades. Good. You can begin to release your head just a little bit. Whatever is feeling good to you today. Remember, we always want to listen to our body. And let's come up to our neutral position. Yes. Hello. Oh, I hope everybody's feeling good. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to place our feet flat onto the ground. I have to scooch up a little bit because my feet don't touch. The problem with being only 5'2". All right, so we're going to inhale and we're going to lift up onto our tippy toes. Ooh, nice cracks. We're going to exhale. We're going to plant the feet back firmly down the ground. And we're going to inhale and we're going to lift the ankles, lift the heels up. And we're going to exhale and we're going to bring them down. And we're going to inhale and we're going to bring them up. Exhale and we're going to bring them down. And inhale, let's bring them up. And exhale, bring them down. Good. Feel the floor firmly underneath your feet. I love that feeling. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring our left foot out. And we're going to extend our left arm up. And we're going to reach our foot out. And we're going to reach our arms out. Let's see how close we can bring our foot to our toes. Remember to always be mindful. Always listen to your body. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let's release that leg. Now we're going to do the same thing on the right side. Let's bring the right foot out and the right arm up. Flex the toes. And let's reach for our right toes. Reach, reach, reach. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. And now we're going to plant our feet firmly on the ground again. And we're going to bring our arms to the side. And what we're going to do, we're going to combine two of the movements that we already did today. So as we lift our arms up to the ceiling, we're going to go ahead and raise our ankles up, off, raise our heels up off the ground. We're going to inhale, raise the ankles, raise the arms. Exhale, lower the ankles, bring the hands through heart center. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Release the hands down to the side. Let's do that again. Inhale, rise the arms as you rise the ankles up to the sky. Breathe in, nice big inhale. And exhale, release the hands down to the heart. Let's take a moment, let's take a nice big breath. And let's do that one more time. Release the hands. And inhale, rise the ankles, the heels, and the hands, and the fingertips all together.